What's up, you guys? It's your boy Pete here. I'm back today with another episode. Today, guys, we are actually going to be talking all about the Don to Don movie that dropped, guys. This is my first ever time doing an actual anime episode. I do shorts on them. I have yet to do an actual episode on it. So, if you guys have watched the movie, you guys will know that it was obviously awesome. For those of you that have not watched it and don't want any spoilers, I would proceed with caution. Also, just so you guys know, I am not a manga reader, so I am not aware of what happens. So please try not to spoil nothing from me in the comments. And yeah, this is pretty much just going to be a simple breakdown of the movie, my opinion on it. So let's get right into it, guys. So as you guys know, season one left off right before Momo was basically about to be molested by those pedos inside the pool, but she kicked their fucking asses. Meanwhile, Ken and Gigi back at the house found a wall with a lot of like strange looking cards inside of it, and then they end up getting confronted by the zombies that Momo faced, well, them and along with some other ones. And then from there, as they were at the house being confronted by them, Momo continues to kind of do like a little stroll through the city, and she ends up discovering the legend of like a snake from this guy on the streets. And then eventually, when she gets back to the house, she finds these zombies and she actually starts throwing hands. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Watching her throw hands was actually pretty exciting. The choreography and animation in those scenes were really good. I really like the way those zombies fight too. They made it like a dope comedy style. The way they were throwing their fingers, they're like doop 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 doop. That junk was hilarious, guys. So yeah, but obviously Ken and Gigi got thrown into the wall and Momo tried to save them. Unfortunately, she got pushed in as well, and only to discover that down there they were going to be fed to the snake that Momo discovered was the legend of the town. But it turns out this snake was not just a myth. It was a reality, guys. It was a reality, and these zombies wanted to feed them to the snake. Unfortunately, the snake ate the zombies as well. And while they were down there, Gigi, man, I knew this was bait. This dude Gigi basically got put into a genjutsu by by a certain spirit, right? I knew he was getting baited. He was seeing visions about this little boy, about how he was lonely, getting bullied, and he was all the way at the bottom of the room. And obviously, as he kept going down, the rooms were older and older. And once he got there, guys, he got possessed by this thing called the evil eye. Yeah, he got possessed by the evil eye. He started, obviously attacking everyone. But Ken ran the fair one with him while Momo managed to get out of there. Ken ran the fair one with him. The fight had pretty good animation. I really liked how they represented Gigi as like a soccer player prior to him getting possessed, because the evil eye wanted his body specifically because of how athletic he was. It was pretty dope watching him fight Okarun with a soccer ball, as they were kicking it back and forth. But, Ken ended up whooping his ass. It was hilarious how he counted to 20 like 4 to 5 times. This dude was literally 20 piecing him every time. But yeah, I think overall everything had great action, great comedy. It was a perfect blend of both, to be honest with you. Meanwhile, while Momo's outside, she obviously sets the house on fire, so that way the authorities could come by and put it away. And she was hoping she could kill the snake that way. Unfortunately, though, she did kill the snake, but Okarun and Gigi were nowhere to be found. I mean, after Okarun whooped Gigi's ass, Gigi seemed like he was still possessed by the evil eye. However, though, now that the snake is dead, a volcano started erupting in the village, and the little cat was telling Momo that this is happening now because she killed the snake. The snake was kind of like the head of the city, and now the city is about to be destroyed. And that's pretty much where they ended the movie off. Yeah, I mean, they gave us a great cliffhanger. to pick off on season 2, episode 4, I believe, once that airs, because this movie covered the first 3 episodes of season 2. Now, what are my overall thoughts on this movie? I honestly thought the season 1 cliffhanger was amazing, and there was a lot of hype heading into this, and that's exactly what it was. It was super hyped. My opinion, it was a 10 out of 10. It was a perfect mix of action, perfect mix of comedy. Nothing was forced, nothing was rushed. The animation was really good. It's the best animation they've used in the show up to now. This actually felt like a real movie, guys. It didn't just feel like a random anime episode that I'm just watching in a theater. Cause I've watched other animes like Demon Slayer and Solo Leveling in theaters where I'm watching it, and you know, it's good episodes, but it gives me episode vibes, not movie vibes. Now, I understand the companies do it for a little bit extra money before they officially drop the episodes out on platforms like Hulu, Crunchyroll, etc. It's a smart strategy, but it really just feels like you're watching episodes inside a movie theater. But this felt like an actual movie, though. This didn't just feel like episodes. It actually felt like a movie. So props to Don Da Don for managing to pull that off, because originally this is not movie material, but they still made it somehow feel that way. But I do want to say Demon Slayer did change the game for animes, though, because their strategy of airing episodes before they drop on platforms is a smart strategy for companies. They make extra money doing all this stuff, and a lot of animes are following the formula, and they're getting more and more success because of it. So props for Demon Slayer. You know, they're dropping their movie this September here in America. Comes out next month in July in Japan. That movie's obviously expected to be extremely hyped. It's the first movie of a trilogy, which is going to be the end of the series, so can't wait for that. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much the show. Let me know what you guys thought of this. I will be dropping more anime episode content in the future. We just have to wait for more animes to start releasing, and I'll start covering them, guys. But yeah, please like and subscribe, comment, help me to impact and to reach as many people as possible. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.